So it's me, back in Joe's usability lab. No, I do not want the screensaver. I want... So I've already been back to backroads. And we saw that it looked kind of not so good on this old laptop. Backroads.com. But this is an ancient... It doesn't even have a Wi-Fi card. It's that old. Okay. But it's not built in. I can buy a separate Wi-Fi card for it. For now, I plug it in with an Ethernet cord. Remember when laptops required Ethernets and didn't have Wi-Fi built in? That's how old this laptop is. And the cable comes loose. And, oh look, here's backroads. That's great. So, what version is Joe using? Let's see what Ace template and Kendo UI really look like on an old machine. And this is an old machine by any stretch. Let's see. I think if I click on Help here, Internet Explorer. What's new in Internet Explorer 8? Hey! So, the Ace responsive template should look good on this. Better than backroads.com. Let's see. Let's see if it lives up. Because this is a slow machine. Can you hear the disk drive chugging? I can hear it. It's going... It's like totally churning. Okay, so... Can I search in here? No, I think I need to search in here. I want to search... Bing or Yahoo. Alright, fine. So much for Google search built in. Is template. There we go. Ace template. The Ace of Premium WordPress themes. We should look at WordPress themes too and see what kind of tool sets they have for us. They may have built-in schedulers and stuff like that that we can take advantage of. And those would be just awesome. Depends on how much you want to code yourself and how much you want to integrate with plugins, right? Ace is kind of in the middle of the road. It lets you have some fairly tight back-end support and integration, whereas like a WordPress plugin might not. But if we could get them to look the same, I would love to have a Bootstrap wrap. So look at this. Well, what do I notice? These look broken. Is it still loading? It's still chugging. I think it's still loading. The website wants to run the following players: Adobe Flash, run add-on. You know what? That's why it didn't work. Flash is like the fallback. That's how it's getting the IE8 compatibility. So it's only kind of compatible with IE8. It's probably like compatible with IE8 if you have Flash installed. But that's not too uncommon, actually. Flash was a technology once in a while, once upon a time. Still don't have that. That's from the container, though. That's not the actual template. This is the Bootstrap wrapper for the Ace admin template. Let's look at it in action on the site. Let's see. There's links here to live preview. That's what I want. So here's what I'm thinking. This is a really old machine. Whatever worries you have about performance, you can expect it's going to perform as well as this one right here. You can performance test, remove this frame, make it more realistic. You can performance test wrap bootstrap. Now this is new user. I've never visited Ace templates, the Ace website before. So you're seeing it load at the speed it would load with a very, very old laptop running IE8. Hey, that got me something quick. That was not as slow as I thought. It's not letting me scroll at all, and the page is still loading. But look, I've still got my charts. I've still got my fancy decorations here. Do these things here still up there still work? Wow. It really is compatible. Now, I don't think that anyone using Internet Explorer 8 is going to be coming in on a mobile device, right? So we don't have to worry about responsiveness in IE8. The fact that it looks good on a laptop like this is probably the use case for somebody coming in with IE8 on a machine this slow. So how does Ace template fare in the performance range for Joe's beat up 1990s laptop, early 2000 laptop? Pretty good. Ace template performs well, better than your home site, and certainly better than your current applications. Look, you can still get your font awesome icons. So I think that's a feature of Font Awesome. I think that's why the designer of this template chose Font Awesome, because it had this sort of downwards compatibility with older objects. And I see it's still loading. Oh, it finally stopped loading. So that's a connection issue. Well, that's not a connection issue because I've got a fast connection. It loads up fast on my laptop, right? So here's my laptop, right? It loads fast on this, right? So how does this work? Wizards of validation. Oh, that's the recording I've just made. Let's close this. Yeah, so let's see, widgets. Oh, this jumps. So yeah, it taxes the browser hardware a little bit. On an older laptop like this, Ace template chugs in the processing. You saw the delay times yourself. Let's go to the next page and see. Now, the thing to realize though is that everything chugs on this machine, right? Let's get a widget. Or forms. No, let's look at forms, because we'll have a lot of forms, right? So I'm trying to click now, but I think it's just like buffered the clicks. See, we've got the hourglass there. That's like pathetically slow. Wait. Look, you can see the little bar down there. Loading. Can you see the little bar down there loading? Yeah, you can. In green. But it does finally come up, I think. Form elements. Yeah, that was all a long wait just for the drop-down menu. Man, that is totally chugging. But I really think it's the laptop. So, like normally these on HTML5, or with a modern browser, these actually have text in them right here. So this kind of gracefully degraded. on the older browser. Or it's still loading. Maybe the text will come in. See how this here says this text field is read-only? These had text in them too, I remember. Let's see that again. And it's still loading. Look at that. Still processing. Widgets. No, forms. Form elements. So this processed really quick on my Mac over a Wi-Fi. Oh, no wonder. There's a lot here, man. This is going to be the kill test. If we can show this in all of this is a lot of JavaScript going on, and a lot of CSS. If we can show all of this at one time in a page load, no wonder it's going to take freaking while in an IE8 browser. Hey, but look. It's done. So our pages are not normally going to be nearly as heavy as this. These are like very heavy pages. Oh, there's my screensaver. Oh, look at that. It all works. And now it's kind of snappier now. I wonder how much of that was just my laptop issues. Let's see. Let me try another page. But the fact that it even shows it, I mean, come on, how many times are you going to have pages this much loaded with JavaScript? You can compile the JavaScript and the CSS to just have the parts you need on a per page basis if you want to optimize for like low-end systems. The CSS is still pretty clean. Okay, so let's see here. Wizard validation. Have we gotten over my laptop startup hiccups? That seemed faster. I mean, maybe because it's cached some of the libraries too. Let's see. What if I go back to form elements? I'm like clicking it repeatedly because it's so slow. But you know, it still works. That's kind of awesome. So what did it do here? It turned wizard red and form elements is giving me an hourglass. Can you see the chug light here? Yeah, barely. Okay, so it's slow. Let's try backroads.com though by comparison, right? So we can say it's slow, but on this, like I said, on this machine, everything is slow. So let's say if it's faster than the public site, then that will be sufficient for our needs, right? Because surely I would think just getting to our let's go to Google first. Can I stop this from loading? No. Is it even loading? It's doing some JavaScript, I think. Come on, come on. Okay, I'm getting seriously bored. This better be my laptop, actually, because this is kind of really annoying. I don't want our users to have to go through this. Unless they have to go through this all the time because it's their laptop and not us. Okay, so we're leaving Ace templates, which was too slow. Admittedly, for a worst case scenario, it's too slow. In actual practice, we'll use like one of these components, and we won't need all this menus. This is probably loading up every library all at once, just for convenience. So we can do a lot of performance. But look, Backroads is taking forever to load. This website, oh, look. Backroads needs Flash too. So, okay. We've met the first thing. Let's go to trip prep. Nothing happens. Let's go to here. Do trips. Come on. Waiting. So, okay, a lot of this is the laptop. But here we go. Let's look at Nicaragua, Costa Rica. Chug. I'm pretty sure I clicked on it. Yeah, I've got the hourglass. Boy, this is a really lame computer, isn't it? So, Joe, I'm sorry you have to visit us on this. If we programmed it with Bootstrap Wrap, it would be slow, but you'd be used to that because... Are we still waiting? I'm clicking. Did it miss my first click? So that would look broken. I guess there was some little warning sign down there before. Well, this isn't much better than the Ace template. In fact, maybe I might go so far as to say it's worse. Kind of just looking at a bunch of nothing here. And then something beeped. Oh, here we go, though. Now it came up. So how much JavaScript is on this? I don't know. Are those links or toggle downs? This isn't a terribly heavy page. I mean, this is a lighter page in terms of processing expectations for the laptop than the Ace page, I think. Just because there's less functionality. What are these? These are just plain links. These are just plain... Why is it scrolling like that? That's weird. Premier ins. Yeah. Sure. Done, but with errors on page, is what it says down here. So the Ace template was barely usable on this laptop with everything going on at once. Backroads is barely usable on this laptop for normal operations. Click here. I try to click here. It doesn't let me click here. Done, but with... Is it because of the done but with errors in page? Oh, now it happened. And then it's still doing some parsing down here. Okay, so what we've established is that this laptop is just plain broken and lame. And Joe is hating every second of having to use it. But some of our users will be coming in with laptops like Joe from the back room of some bike locker or some bike shop. Maybe he's like fixing his bike, hanging out with his buddies, and he needs to go check his leader bed booking. So this could be... This could be what Joe has. So Joe could be a real guy. Sometimes our leaders might not make as much money as our guests. What do we call our riders? Are they guests? Are they tourists? Are they vacationers? Are they participants? Are they followers? There's a leader, there's followers. The followers thing is a little creepy in some ways, just as a name, but in the terms of Facebook's, you follow people. So, what if the leader were like followed as part of every cruise? You know, Backroads is sitting on a gold mine in terms of the ability to capitalize on social media like this. I mean, you could follow a leader on Twitter, so you could follow his tweets, and that would be awesome and the sort of thing Backroads could deliver. But a smaller company would have trouble delivering that sort of functionality and information transfer. Oh, hey, it worked! So, okay. Well, it kind of worked. I don't know what's going on in the middle. Oh, and it's loading again. Oh, and now my screensaver timed out. Boy, Joe sure has a tough computer to test on. So, can I click on reviews? So if you want another test rig, this is our beat up test rig. I have more beat up test rigs lying around my apartment. If you need any, just let me know. I guess you probably got plenty yourself. So let's see if we can go back to Google and maybe try Kendo UI on this beat up old computer, huh? Because I'm saying we should have Kendo UI. Because I'm saying we should have Kendo UI as a technology. And Joe might have to use it then, right? Let's look at the Kendo UI GURD? No, the Kendo UI grid. jQuery grid control example. Okay. Did something just flash? Something beeped at me. Honestly, I didn't think Kendo UI was very down compatible. I would be surprised if Kendo UI works very well. Whoa, look at this. Grid basic usage. Contract title. Drag a column header and drop it to the group by that column. Can I really do that? Yes. Run add-on. Run. So, Kendo UI seems to have some sort of Flash fallback too, built into it. What is the? I wonder what the compatibility is for Kendo UI. I think it was pretty good. Let me see on my laptop. My other laptop, the one that works, the Mac. Kendo UI compatibility. Hmm.